Hi Leo, welcome to my channel. This is 𝑍𝒼𝋼𝋼 and this is going to be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or wherever Leo is in your chart. This is going to be a reading for Virgo season or for the rest of September in regards to your career, your finances, and your overall physical health or mental health or emotional health, as well as spiritual health. So this is about your lifestyle. It's about your well-being. It's about, what you're dealing with in your job or, whatever the universe wants to speak to you guys about. Okay, during this season, the beginning, this Virgo season in September. Leo, I'm curious about all readings of all the zodiac signs, but I'm sorry guys if you hear laughing and noise in the background. My boyfriend is on the other side of the room, so sorry about that. But I'm always curious about these Leo readings because I'm a Leo, and I'm always so curious about like what the universe has to say to all of us, and I'm always curious to see what other Leos are going through, or what you guys are dealing with, or how you're dealing with your circumstances or things going on in your life. And Leo, there are a lot of you who are hermiting. You guys don't want to deal with anyone's opinions about you and about your life. You don't want to deal with past situations that you've left behind, people that you've left behind. You just want to be in a Zen state. You want to be, you're trying to balance yourselves out. Okay. There is a sense of feeling that you need to lie about what's going on with you, or lie about your job, or lie about a relationship that you're in, or where you live, wherever the case may be. Or maybe some of you feel like you kind of have to like keep not lie, but like kind of keep everything under wraps and not really be open on social media or to your family or whoever about what's going on with you, because you no longer really care about people's opinions, about what you're doing. You just want to be happy. You want to be happy with yourself without anyone else having a say, or having a comment, about what you're doing and why you're doing it. Because I feel like there are a lot of you who just feel like you don't feel like you need to explain anything about yourself anymore. You do what you want as long as you're not hurting someone else or yourself. Like you feel you have the freedom of choice, you have free will, and you're utilizing that free will, which is really good to see. You have the Temperance card here. There may be those of you who are dealing with a Sagittarius, or you're in a peaceful state of mind with a Sagittarius. There are those of you who may have Sagittarius in your chart. Okay. This is about that Zen state. It's about not being excessive. It's about maybe there may be a relationship that you're in with someone that just is just a beautiful, gorgeous relationship, and you wouldn't change it for the world. Like it just came out of nowhere, and it's more than what you could have ever asked for. Okay, you guys may have reconciled. It could be a Sagittarius from your past, someone that you've known for a very long time, or it could be a new person, someone that you've known in a past life, if there are those of you who believe in that. But if this is not a Sagittarius you're dealing with, then again, this is about your energy, Leo. You are just at home with yourself. You're immersed in your life, in your spirituality, in balancing yourself. Not really focused on what other people are doing and why they're doing it. You're only focused on what Leo is doing and why Leo is doing it. And that's beautiful energy right off the bat. You have the Seven of Swords here. Okay. And I feel like there are those of you who feel intuitively on an empathic level and a spiritual level, where you can feel that there is energies around you that are trying to take from you energetically, or who are trying to take from you. Maybe there are people who try to take money from you or swindle you out of money, or if you're at a job, there may be people who are like lying behind your back or talking behind your back or trying to trip you up, without you looking, or hoping that you don't catch on. Okay, if you were artists out there, there may be people, you may feel like there are people who are trying to steal your art style, or trying to steal your artwork and claiming it as theirs, you know. Whatever the case may be, Leo, I feel that you guys are really being protective and territorial of the things that matter to you. I mean, you guys are lions. We are lions, and lions are very territorial. They don't just allow anybody into their pride. They don't allow anybody to just be their friend and to cozy up to them. Leos are very generous individuals, but I feel like there are those of you out there who are making the conscious decision, like, I need to be more territorial. I need to protect myself, and I need to protect the people that I care about. And it doesn't matter if it's family or friends. Like, I feel like if you guys feel that there is something off about someone's energy, don't hesitate to just be like, you know what, I can't hang out with you today, or maybe next time. You don't have to let the person know necessarily that, you don't feel good about their energy, but there are those of you on an empathic level who are very empathic and very intuitive, and spiritually you can feel when something is not right about someone or something. And so you kind of reserve yourself, and you step back and distance yourself, and you kind of create a story to tell people about like what's going on with you, and that's not really what's going on. You just don't feel that it's the right time to reveal everything, okay? Because you just, right now, you're not really, not so much that you're not trusting people, which you're not to a degree, but there are people that you never maybe in your past realized you thought they had your best interest at heart, but they really didn't. And now you're realizing that, and you're like, oh, well, that sucks. Well, I guess I'm going to have to pull back. Okay, and there may be those of you, like maybe with your health, be careful, Leo. There may be something going on with your health that you may not be speaking about. Okay? If you're not speaking about it, make sure that you're doing something about it. I feel like if it's your health, I feel like you are doing something about it, and you're just not really telling people about it. If there is something going on with your health, or you've had health issues for a while, there may be those of you who are deciding to just like go within, or go to a private doctor, or go to the doctor, and you're just taking care of yourself, without really broadcasting it to the world. It's kind of like the situation of like, your friends or family come to visit you, and you look 10 times healthier than you did maybe a few months ago, or a few years ago, and they're just like, oh, like, what have you been doing, or like, what's been going on? And that's probably like, could be what's happening, because you have the 5 of Cups here, but it's in reverse. And that's, again, for those of you, maybe you may have not a drinking problem, but you guys may have a tendency to drink and party a lot, maybe, or just like when you're by yourself, you just drink. Maybe there may be those of you who are deciding, you know what, maybe silently you're deciding, I don't want to drink anymore, or I don't want to drink for a while. There are those of you who are just, and overall, like, you guys are just letting go of the past, and you're just focusing on yourself. You're just letting go of the old and just embracing the new. This is really good energy to see. And you're doing it silently, though. I don't really see that you guys are like open about it and like telling everybody. There may be a few close friends or family members that you keep close by, and you over the phone, or maybe through Facebook or Instagram or Skype or something. There may be that one person or a couple people that where you'll call them up and let them know, and update them on what's going on with you. And you trust them not to tell anybody else. It's confidential. Or you may be telling a therapist. There are those of you, maybe you have a therapist who really knows a lot. The therapist might be a Pisces or a water sign, or maybe somebody that you really trust. Therapist could be a Sagittarius even, and they just listen to everything that's going on with you, and it's helping you grow as an individual. And people who come in contact with you from your past, or in your family or your friends, who don't really know what's really going on with you in detail, may really realize a change in you, and they're just like, oh wow, like, you look amazing, or like, you've changed, you know, because you have the High Priestess here. So again, there may be a counselor, a therapist who really, you know, helps you dig deep within yourself and really take care of yourself and ponder certain things, you know, which is really good to see, Leo. There are those of you who might be high priestesses or high priests. There may be those of you who are ministers, pastors, youth group leaders, monks, you know, thinking about looking into being a monk. I don't know, looking into being a witch, a druid, you know, practicing witchcraft and spirituality, looking into shamanism, okay? But just digging deep within yourself, or just keeping things quiet and sticking to yourself, or if you're in a relationship, there are those of you who are just being happy in that relationship and not really relaying too much information about that person just yet. And those of you who have opened up about this person to the public or on social media, you're still kind of playing it. You may have only posted a photo, or you've only said one thing about that person, and you just kept it at that, and you haven't said anything, you haven't responded to anybody, no questions. Like you're just keeping things on the down low, Leo. And there is nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. The universe is showing me here, like, there's some reconciliation here with someone that, you know, or people from your past that you probably haven't seen in a while, that you may end up connecting with after maybe a few months, you know, or a few weeks even. But you're just in Zen mode. Like and if you're not in Zen mode, you're doing your best to get there. And it may start with you cutting some people out, or just not talking to people about what's going on with you, you know. And people might feel hurt about it, or they may be curious, like, oh, we haven't seen so-and-so in a while, or we haven't heard from so-and-so in a while, what's going on? And, you know, there are those of you who are, you know, you'll say that you're fine, or you'll let people know that you care about, that you're okay, you just need some time to yourself, you know. But this time to yourself, this hermiting phase, you know, it's good for you, Leo. You know, it's no more all eyes on you. You just want to be able to enjoy your life, enjoy the simple things in life, you know. It's a very good reading, Leo. I wish you luck on this journey. Much love and light to all of you. And I hope to see you again in your next reading. All right, take care. Bye.